Are you ready to share a new story? Well, I have chosen a rather dreamy and adventurous story to share. The title is The Magic Hot Air Balloon. If you have this book at home, you can read along with me. The author and illustrator, the person who has written this story and drawn all the beautiful pictures, is Brianna Fabian. Now in this story, we're going to meet Shannon, a little girl who has the most amazing dreams. Her dreams are travelling adventures at the pop of a bubble. Shall we read and find out what happens? The Magic Hot Air Balloon. Shannon Rooney is an unusual 7-year-old who loves bedtime. The reason being, her awesome, realistic dreams start out the same way. A beautiful hot air balloon would take her to magical places every night. After her parents would hug her good night and shut her bedroom door, Shannon would close her eyes and a kaleidoscope of swirling colours would transform into a colourful hot air balloon. The balloon itself was clear and it was filled with rainbow-coloured see-through bubbles instead of hot air. Inside each bubble was a tiny world. Shannon would climb into the woven basket and away she would fly. Each night, Shannon would select a different bubble from the balloon. When she touched the bubble, she was instantly transported to the scene inside. Tonight, Shannon chose a peaceful beach bubble scene. As she touched the bubble, it popped and she could smell salty sea water. As she looked around, the balloon landed on a beach. Shannon got out and walked on the warm sand. She could hear seabirds crying in the distance and the ocean waves lapping at the shore. Shannon walked along the seashore and saw something shiny. It was an old key. She bent down to pick it up as the tide was swirling around her feet. Then she saw a large spiral shell in the waves and picked it up. She felt a strange falling sensation as she tumbled into the shell. Inside the shell was a spiral staircase. Shannon started to climb the slippery stairs. Halfway up, she noticed one of the steps was missing. Looking down, Shannon saw the ocean down below. Rich red corals had yellow, graceful seahorses living among them. A sea turtle swam slowly by, and colourful tropical fish darted through the water. Shannon carefully stepped over the missing stair and climbed to the top of the shell staircase. There was a tiny room at the top. Looking up, she saw strangely illuminated windows spiralling to the top. The only object in it was a wooden treasure chest with a golden keyhole. Shannon was so excited. She took the golden key she found on the beach and tried it in the lock. It fit. The treasure chest opened up with a squeak. Instead of seeing gold treasure, Shannon was disappointed to see something white inside. It looked like an old stuffed animal. She carefully picked it up and got the surprise of her life. The old stuffed dog came to life. It was wagging its tail and licking her face. And even more unbelievably, it was talking. He said to Shannon, "I'm so glad to meet you. My last master grew up and moved away. I have been sleeping while I waited for my new best friend to waken me. My name is Scotty. What's yours?" Shannon was almost too surprised to answer. "Shannon," she said to him, "do you want to come home with me?" asked Shannon, who was glad this was a dream because her parents wouldn't let her have a pet. "Let's go," said Scotty excitedly. Shannon carried him down the stairs, forgetting about the missing stair in her excitement, and they slipped through. As they fell towards the sea, the balloon suddenly appears below them, and Shannon and Scotty land safely in its basket. The falling sensation must have woken Shannon up because she was now in bed again. "Wow! That was an incredible dream," she thought to herself. As she rolled over to go back to sleep, Shannon felt something. She turned on the light, and there was Scotty wagging away happily at her next to the bed. A knock on the door made Scotty hide under the bed. "Are you all right in there, Shannon?" asked her mom. "I thought I heard something." "I'm okay, Mom," Shannon answered. "It was just a dream." As Scotty peeked out from under the bed, he winked at her. "See you tomorrow night in our next adventure, Scotty," said Shannon with a yawn. And she fell asleep with a smile on her face. Oh, what a wonderful, adventurous and dreamy story that was! I liked the way Shannon was visited by the magic hot air balloon, and she had travels at the pop of a bubble. I liked the way as well that she found Scotty in the treasure chest and took him home. I wonder, if you had a magic hot air balloon, where would you like to travel to? Maybe you could write it down or draw a picture. I hope you've enjoyed today's Shed Time story. And if you want to, you can like, share, follow and subscribe to Shed Time Stories. Then you will be ready for the next book for us to share together.